You little rotten keg tapper, no name having, looking ragged, lame rapper. You nut hugger, butt buddy fudge packer. Okay, enough of that. My real friends call me Asher. Laughter. What kind of name is that, bro, dude?
Seven, 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 seven,
I don't know what.
seven. What's up, everybody? We're opening it up this season with New Jersey MC Dre Skuffs.
What up? I was like, what the hell is the 7th chance for? I just was like, let me join y'all. Now I see the 7th season. That's what's up. Congrats.
Thank you, man. Hell yeah. What's up, bro? How's it
I'm
going?
here. I'm here. We got some nice weather, so no complaints.
Good, yeah. Can't complain about nice weather for sure. What's it like living in New Jersey usually? Nice weather, bad weather? How's it go there? Is it like Tony Hawk Underground?
We got harsh winters and we got nice summers. So we get best of both worlds, I guess you could say.
Okay. All right. How'd you get into rap music? How'd you start rapping?
I mean, it's like it's one of the things where everybody raps. You know what I'm saying? Just growing up within the hip hop culture, hip hop community, and everything. And all my peers rap, so it just always starts as just something like a sport. We just doing for fun. We having our little ciphers, we freestyling, and then out of 10, maybe like 2 might take it serious. So I just happen to be one of the ones that was a little better that decided to take it serious.
Cool. Okay. I really like to hear that, man, because some people, yeah, they have like talent or they like something, but they don't do what they don't really do nothing with it. It's unfortunate.
Right.
Were you inspired by rappers from New Jersey, maybe like Ice-T or Redman or?
Not shout out to Ice-T, not so much Ice-T, but a big shout out to him. Redman definitely I was inspired by. Muddy
He's
Waters.
a killer.
Muddy Waters is like one of my favorite albums of all times. Of course, the Fugees. Anybody that came from New Jersey gave us a sense of pride. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, they from here. Like, we can make it too. So shout out to them. Shout out to everybody else that people that's like, you know what I mean, not as famous that I know that I heard of, like whether it's singers, people behind the scenes in the music industry, a lot of people that inspired me definitely came from Jersey.
That's dope, bro. For real, man. Do you remember the first song you ever wrote?
Yeah, I had to be super young. This was like just playing around with it. This shit was so corny. Like, I think my rap name was like GQ or something, because I swear I was a ladies' man back then. And I think I still remember how that shit go. My name is GQ because I got the blues. Step to me, then you jump out your shoes. I make you handicapped, something. I don't know. Then you want to be bad so I can kick your ass. It was super like I was a little ass kid. And I made it with one of my boys, but that was my first rap before I even was a rapper, just playing around with it. But yeah.
That's dope, bro. You were a little kid whooping ass already, apparently, on the track. So you go from that. Now you've played shows like all over the world, haven't you? Where have you gone, man? Tell people about that shit.
So, like, of course, in the U.S., I hit up places like, West Coast, hit up L.A., Indiana. I guess what's that considered? Midwest? Indiana?
Yeah.
Of course, down south, like, Charlotte, D.C., Maryland area. Of course, all throughout the tri-state, I hit up my hometown, Jersey, everywhere in Jersey, pretty much, New York, Philly, Boston, and then overseas, all throughout Europe, like London, outskirts cities in UK, Germany, Amsterdam. I don't want to forget nothing. Jamaica, of course, you know what I'm saying? Different places scattered around, so I'm trying to get my name out there.
That shit's dope, man. From New Jersey to Amsterdam, off of rhymes.
Yeah, man. It's a good feeling, especially doing it independent it definitely requires a lot more hard work, like as far as on the business side and just making sure everything is locked in. Like I do a lot myself, but it's well worth it. Like it's nothing like going somewhere else and just taking in all the culture because everywhere is different. You know what I'm saying? So it's one thing I love to do, traveling and doing shows.
Yeah, that's real cool. Real fucking cool. I got a really important question. This might even be the most important question of the whole interview, but I gotta ask. Do you miss Bald Dre Skuffs?
Nah, I don't miss him. I feel like that's a piece of my life that I hold dearly to me though. You know what I'm saying? Cause it seems like I was a whole different person then. Like I transformed since then. Like I grew so much. But once I lose my hair, which I doubt's gonna happen anytime soon, he's coming back. He's coming back.
With
But
a vengeance, yeah.
just as nice with the bars as the lock, Dre Skuffs. Yup.
That's damn sure. Don't even forget it. Did your parents name you Dre Skuffs?
Hell no. So my name is Andre. So that's with a Dre. They call me Dre. My nickname within my family is Dre. My name Skuffs came from the streets. So what I did was I combined both names, my household name Dre and Skuffs, and then there you got Dre Skuffs. And it's actually a story behind Skuffs, like like rocking Timbs was a big thing growing up for us on the East Coast. You know what I'm saying? So if you had a pair, you was the man. You know what I'm saying? Everybody tried to keep their Timbs fresh. But me, they was hard. Like I ain't always get a fresh pair. Like I wasn't that child that had the parents that's gonna buy me clothes and all types of stuff like that. I don't come from a materialistic family. So when I finally got a pair, I wore it for everything. Like I wore it to play basketball, everything. Like I never let go of them Timbs. So my Timbs used to get fucked up a lot. So we chilling at the spot smoking. And one of my boys was like, yo, why your shit's always fucked up? Your shit is always scuffed up. And he was like, yo, man, I'm about to call you Scuffs because it was like we was joking on each other, you know what I'm saying? And then every time he would see me after that, he'll just be like, yo, Scuffs, what's good? But then everybody else started catching on to it. Everybody started calling me that. But I embraced it. It wasn't like they was making fun of me. Like those was my boys, you know what I'm saying? So I embraced it. And before you know it, everybody that grew up with me called me Skuffs, you know what I'm saying? So like, that's where that came from.
I feel it, bro. I've been getting called goggles at work.
Yeah.
Because I got to wear safety goggles over my glass. And I don't know. I don't think they're making fun of me. I'm just goggles, bro. So, I mean, it is what it is.
Yeah.
How many albums have you released?
Damn, that's a good question. Albums, I would say Chill Pill 1, 2. I did a joint project with Passport Rad. I got a project called Forward Movement Only, and then Shade Theory. That's like 5 right there. Everything else was like mixtapes, you feel me?
Yeah, oh yeah. Oh, so you got a bunch of mixtapes out there, huh? The little babies that you just don't remember? Is that what that is?
Yeah, it's shit floating around like thatpip.com that I really don't give a fuck about like that.
Okay. All right.
They're good. They dope projects, but I don't really, you know how it is. Like I don't consider them bodies of work, like albums. It's nothing
No, I do know how it is.
It's nothing that I would stream like on Spotify and iTunes and stuff like that.
I don't think anybody streams my music anywhere, man. So, when's the next shit coming out? When can we expect something new?
So, Foreigners Part 2. Yeah, with Passport Rad, we dropped. It's actually finished, so we releasing that.
Okay.
Time now. I don't got.
That's actually how.
Actually, what?
Go ahead.
I said, we don't got an exact date. We're not gonna put a date out there until everything's done. Like it's going through the mix and mastering process right now. And you know, we waiting on the cover art and shit like that. So once we got everything done and ready to go, clean version, dirty version, the first video shot, the little promo package, then we gonna put a date on it. That way everything can just be dished out on that date.
Dope, man. Real cool. Yeah, that's actually how I even found you, was through the Foreigners, one of those joints. And then you know, I talked to you individually. That shit's sick. Tell people a little bit about that project. Like, how did that start? How did you get hooked up with Passport Rap?
So like the first time I went to London was like in 2014. And I went by myself. Cause you know it's hard to get artists to come on a non-paid trip. The first time I didn't get paid, it was like me just taking a chance. And I got in good with some people. I did a show out there, some free shows, and I networked out there. So the second time, I think I was on Facebook, I put like a post like, I'm going back again on tour. If there's any artists in New Jersey that want to come with me, inbox me and we can make something happen. So he was one of the persons that inboxed me, and he really came out. So we went out and did it wasn't really so much of a tour that time. It was more so like a few shows, and he opened up for me for those few shows. And then we went again for the third time. No, and during that trip, we also had booked some recording sessions. And that's when we started working on the Foreigners project. So we recorded most of that in London and in Germany, I believe. And that's how we kind of came up with
That's
the
fucking
name.
cool. So not
Because we was foreign when we recorded the album.
Yeah.
Yep.
Damn, yeah, hell yeah, man. That's real cool. I mean, so not only are you over there performing across seas, but you're recording music overseas.
Exactly. So I got a couple.
I think
It's like a few home studios I go to, like not home, but like they're my home, my place of where I feel comfortable recording. Like I got a couple spots in London and a couple spots in Germany that I always hit up when I go record overseas.
yeah, that's really fucking cool, man. I think I told you there was one time I was working in a pizza shop and I was listening to LL Cool J Rock the Bells radio, I think maybe, but I don't know, something on Sirius XM. And I heard this shit and it was like this real good rapper. And I went back there and looked and it was Passport Rap, said his name on the thing. And I was like, oh shit, that's that dude. Yeah, yeah, because it wasn't too long ago, so I remember that he was the one in the Foreigners with you. That's real cool.
He gets a lot of radio play on LL Cool J's station. He got a couple singles on rotation on that station.
Yeah. Yeah, it was real cool, man.
Yeah.
All right. So you work with him. You work with I've seen you put like a lot of different features with a lot of different people in some songs. If you could feature anybody, and you could give multiple answers, but if you could feature anybody on a song, who would it be?
Hold on. Who would it be? Damn, that's see me when it comes to music, I feel like the more you align with the artist, like if you're on the same wavelength, I guess you could say, it helps you make better music. So it's hard for me to say exactly. Man, as far as rap wise, I would say on some new school shit, I would say, like, of course, like I would fuck with like Kendrick, I guess you could say, Schoolboy Q, that TDE Camp. I would fuck with couple people from like London. It's a couple rappers I would fuck with. Like, damn, I can't think of no names. Like on some old school shit. Of course, like Jay, Nas. I don't know, man. That's a tough question. I don't really like answering questions like that because it's one of them questions you don't want to put nothing in the universe that you don't mean. Like sometimes when you answer questions like that, you just say the first artist that come to your mind, but you really don't want to even work with them motherfuckers like that. Like, so it's like,
God damn it! I got stuck with the fucking Jay-Z verse because I said some shit in an interview.
yeah, exactly. But nah, you know what I mean.
No, I know.
But yeah, I work with anybody who makes good music. 'Cause I feel like I can hit up any genre and I'm gonna hold my weight on it. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna make the song good. So as long as I'm on the song, it should be hot.
Yeah. Oh, I got you. Sound like Donkey Kong. Who
Word.
makes your beats, man? You make beats?
I don't make beats. I don't got the patience.
No.
It's too tedious for me. Like I'm like quick and to the point. Like I need everything ready for me. You know what I'm saying? As far as production
Yeah.
when it comes to live instruments, like I can produce like that. Like if it's live instruments in the room and it's a drummer, I could be like, yo, make this sound like this, play this note like this, do the bass line like this. I could do that. But when it comes to like being in front of a computer, I can't really fuck with that like that. But some of my main producers is my brother N Omega, NO. He produces a lot of my records. Paul Cut, he's from Germany. He produces a lot of my records. Big shout out to Chase Bang Music, Brady James. It's like a good 5 or 6 producers that I constantly go to for work, and you know we on one page when it comes to them knowing my sound and everything.
Dope. That's cool. Good, because then you can get different sounds coming in from different places. You know what I mean? Maybe give you different inspiration, different vibes.
Yeah.
What are some of the best places to eat by you in New Jersey?
So I'm vegan. So where I live, I would say, of course, Philly and New York got some of the best spots. Because I'm in Jersey, so it's right in between Philly and New York. But like around here, I would say like there's a town called. It ain't too many vegan spots. Like there's a spot I go to in Trenton called Health is Wealth. Big shout out to them. They do vegan
Health
food.
as well. Shout out.
Shout out to Norma's Kitchen. They like a Mediterranean type, I think Turkish or Mediterranean, but they got vegan options. I go there. Pretty much in Jersey, those are the main 2 spots I hit up. And then like New York and Philly, it's like a whole bunch of restaurants to choose from. Yeah, I'll be on my health shit. I cook too though, so like most of the times you can find me in the kitchen whipping it up, man.
I cook. I was cooking some chicken parmesan last night,
Yeah.
man, watching UFC. Yeah. Oh, yeah, it came out pretty good.
Yeah, I throw down though. Like I get it in. Like that's like therapy to me. Like I get my music going in the background. Like get in front of that stove and whip it up, man. All types of good shit.
Yeah, whip it up on the stove. Is that what they do? Is that it?
Word. Then I'm farming now. So like I started growing my own shit, like peppers, all types of vegetables. So yeah, man, trying something new.
That's crazy, man. For real, that's real dope. All right.
Yeah, yeah.
Rapper slash farmer. That's not like a usual, combination, but I guess. All right,
Yeah,
good.
it is, man. Like it's not all it is you basically cooking for your own self. I'm saving money in the process. Shit, we done bought a crib, so it's like I got a yard now. Like I might as well make the best out of that grass back there.
Yeah, oh yeah. All right. So I was looking through, I was watching like your music videos, when I was writing this interview. And 24/7, I mean, they were all dope. 24/7 really caught my attention. Who's rapping with you in that video? Who was that rapper that went in?
So that's my brother, and no, that's the one that I said produces for me also.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
he produces
yeah.
that track too. But yeah, that's who's rapping with me, and that's rap at its hip hop at its raw form. You know what I'm saying? like, you know, just getting with the homies, drinking 40s, like whatever we drink, we just had 40s for the video. You know what I'm saying? We usually drink other shit, but you know how it is. You know what I'm saying? Like that's a good video. I can see why you would like that video.
I used to drink a lot of 40s in rap, man, in my days.
Yeah, so you know.
That's for damn sure. I remember being 15, 16. We would go down to this like real sketchy drive-through on the corner down there, and they would sell us whatever we wanted anyways, no matter how old we were. And we would get 40s of Miller High Life. That's what we would drink all the time. We would rap, smoke weed.
Yeah, I got some
Miller High Life
stories. I know how it is. We used to race. Drinking 40 sometimes.
Did you guys ever tape them to your hand?
No, nah, we ain't on that level yet.
I never tried it, but my friends, they tape them to their hands, man. People are crazy.
Yeah, that's next level.
Who is that band? Well, so like, did a band like, were those live instruments that helped make that beat? Who was that band that was playing in the background in that video?
Yeah, so on that track, it was a sample on it, but it also was live bass. The bass that you hear was actually a live bass. Shout out to my boy AJ. And the drummer, that was live drums. My boy Cassius on the drum. So those are if you ever hear live instrumentation on any of my records, it's usually AJ on the bass or my boy Cardan on the bass, and it's always my boy Cassius on the drums. And they usually come out with me to do my shows a lot of times if I use a live band as an option.
That's real cool. I remember I seen Big Boy in concert one time, and he played with a whole band behind him, and it was just so fucking dope, man. So I always thought that shit was really cool, like hip hop with live instruments, and you know.
And you know what I like the best when I have a DJ and a band at the same time, because a lot of times it's either or. Like you either gonna get the tracks or you're gonna have the band and no DJ. I like when it's a combination of both, because you still get that. There's nothing like that actual beat playing, and then you know, like some of the instruments on top of it. Like it sounds crazy, especially if you at a good quality venue where they can get it sounding real good.
For sure. For sure. I noticed that you made like an Anderson Silva reference in that song too, about the legs, man. Sorry, are you like a fight fan?
You caught that. Yeah, I mean, I like boxing. I like to watch boxing. UFC more so when it's like a popular, like a fighter. But I'm not like into it where I can just name a whole bunch of fighters and stuff like that.
But boxing though, yeah, you like boxing?
Yeah, I like boxing. If it's a big match though, I'll definitely tune in, like a big pay-per-view or something like that, just to see a good fight, if anything.
Yeah, it's fun, man. Man, for sure. I'm a fan. I like watching fights.
You're into all that UFC stuff, right?
Yeah, I like that shit for sure. Oh yeah.
Yeah. Shout out to UFC and all that, man. I was out UK. I bumped into a cage fighter. I don't know if he's still doing his thing. I can't remember his name, but we sent him like a shirt package and everything. He was promoting it, doing like training videos and everything. So big shout out to him. Yep.
Yeah, shout out to the fighters, man. I can't do that shit.
Yeah, that's a tough sport, man. Like just getting in a fight, you gotta think, if you ever been in a fight before, that take a lot of energy out of you for 2 minutes worth of fighting. These dudes is in the ring like rounds and rounds and rounds. So like, you already know.
For damn sure.
You gotta be in shape.
All right, so man, we're about at that time. I'm Paul Goon. He's Dre Skuffs. The show is 13 minutes. You guys just sat through another episode, and I feel like you're gonna keep watching. So we'll see you guys next week.
Definitely, man. Big up 13 minutes. It's Dre Skuffs, aka the Top Ace. Big shout out to yourself, Paul Gooney. Paul Gooney, Goonster. Hey, where you got that from, the Goonies? Or just because you were Goon?
In high school, people were like, "Oh, your last name rhymes with Goon. You're Paul Goon." And I was like, so then I was Paul Goon.
Oh, so you got like a story like how I got a story with Skuffs.
Yeah, because no, like yeah, I didn't make it up or nothing. I actually the first kid that called me, I fucking hated him. I was like, don't be calling me no names outside my name. Like, I'll whoop your, I'll beat your ass. But no, and then everyone started calling my teachers, my parents called me, like, so I'm Paul Goon. That is what it is.
That's dope. That's dope. Embrace it, man. I'm looking forward to getting out to Youngstown soon and throwing down, man. You gotta let me know.
I know, man. I know it was our year, but it wasn't our year, I guess. Like it was the plan, but it's not. The coronavirus fucked us. I'm sorry, what's that?
I said the coronavirus messed everything up.
Yeah, no, it did for sure, but I'm looking forward to next year, man. Because like I was like, this was it. So next year is gonna be it. We're gonna be bringing Dre Skuffs to Youngstown. Look forward to it.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to it. If there's anything else you gotta say, if there ain't, we're out.
And make sure you check me out on social media at Dre Skuffs, DRESKUFFS. I got an album out right now called Shade Theory. I got a new video out right now called Give Me That Cash, and I got a couple videos on the way. Follow me and stay in tune.
All right, dope, bro. Thank you very much. Peace out.